Well, if you want more to say, have you watched the music video for Lovely Boy?
Oh, we should mention that. You're right. I haven't seen it recently, but I did see it a long time ago.
It sticks in your memory, doesn't it?
Yeah. We should mention that in addition to a remix, Lovely Boy has an official music video, and it really is a music video produced for it. If you saw it, you'd figure out why pretty quickly. And do you want to go and describe the Lovely Boy music video?
Words cannot describe. This is clearly during some sort of London phase that she's going through, but Tommy February 6th goes to London and she's with Pikachu. She's got like Pokeballs and Pokeball paraphernalia, and the magic of Pikachu makes little like tin soldiers come to life and dance with her. And it's kind of like this opening scene from a musical where the girl is walking down the street singing and the whole town slowly joins into the massive dance number. It's that sort of a feel, but it's Tommy February 6th, so like it's that aesthetic of a really cute girl she's kind of awkward and not fully committing to the over-the-top, overly produced environment around her, so it's kind of got a weird juxtaposition, a kind of odd feel to it, but it's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. And maybe the most crazy.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago, so it's pretty hazy in my memory, but I definitely remember that. And actually, I have the single on CD. It's actually a rental CD. Japan, I think, still has, and it has had a rental CD market, much like we used to rent movies here in America. And they would have dedicated rental CDs for some of that, and it's got like the Tommy February logo made into sort of a British flag, going back to what you were saying there, so... But yeah, so we'd be remiss if we hadn't mentioned that music video. It's probably out somewhere, I'm sure. We should mention that LaRue City is somewhat loosely based on the city of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Yes, which is very fitting because this was the last movie to be dubbed into Canadian French. Random trivia.
I guess going forward, they just used the regular French for that?
Well, going forward, like, I guess the distribution deal changed. It was distributed by Viz Media, so I'm guessing that they just produced it in America and then packaged it in Canada. So there was no French language track at all, period. The series, I think, still dubbed it into Canadian French and like, still drew their dub from the European French version instead of the American English version, which I thought was really interesting. But
the other significance to Vancouver, I suppose, it's the only location that I know of that has been used for both the basis of a city in a Pokemon movie and also the Pokemon World Championships. And I have to say I maybe wasn't as impressed by the actual city as its depiction in this movie when I went there to cover Worlds a couple years ago, but that's a story for another day. But like I said,